Hello guys, it has been about a month since I have bought my brand new bicycle. So in front of me on my notes, I will be looking down and reading at them. I will be telling you about this bike. Before we start, no, this back rack did not come with the bike, that came from my rally. No, these pedals that are now on this bike, I don't know if you can see them. Those clipless pedals did not come with the bike. The lock, the bag, the phone mount, and the torch did not come with the bike. You just have to get that out of the way before anyone says, oh, and also this water cage didn't come. So we have to get that out of the way before I tell you anything about this bike. So this is a Kerb Limited 29-inch bicycle. It's a mountain bike. It is not a road bike, it's not a gravel bike, it's not a crossbreed. It is a full-on mountain bike. It cost $6,999.90. I got it at Sportsman's. I think that's the only place you can get this. I haven't seen it sold anywhere, maybe Facebook Marketplace. But no, I haven't seen it anywhere else. And you can get it online or you can get it in store. I would say prefer in store because you can actually feel for the bike if this is what you would like. Considering I started with a rally, don't even remember what model it is. It's a 2021 model, I think, or even 2020. This is a Kerb Limited 29-inch. So it's got an alloy frame. It's like weight-wise, I'd say it's about 8 kilos, maybe 6. I'm not too certain. I would say more around 8 kilos. I can't find anything about the weight of this bike. Also, I do have the back rack, and all of this might just add a little bit of weight. Its fork has got a front suspension lockout, so when I fork, you can see the resistance you're getting and it doesn't just drop down. And as it said, there's a lockout feature here. You lock it and that puppy ain't going anywhere. I don't know why the fork is squeaky. I should probably get that checked out. It's probably because of the dirt that I rode in the muddy road the other day. Okay, I'm gonna have to read from my notes for this one. It's got a Shimano STEFF 5002 index 21 speed. So if I flip around the bike, okay, so how are we gonna show this on? Okay, I don't have a kickstand. I'm on the fence with the kickstand, but so if you look here, it has got 3 chain rings. Don't worry, there'll be videos on screen. It's got 3 chain rings and it's got 7 speed. Now, me personally, I only use the biggest chain ring, and I would love to turn this into a 1 chain ring and maybe like a 12 speed. 9 speed even, maybe a 9 speed. I don't use the highest, like the hardest gears besides downhill really. Maybe turn that into a 9 speed and that into 1 chain ring, but that is quite an expense to be spending considering I just got this bike. So we're starting off slow with this bike, you know, starting off slow. Then the brakes, they are mechanical. We gotta flip the bike again. But don't worry, there is videos on screen to show everything. So as you can see, there is videos on screen. But when I press the brake lever, so that is my, oh, that's my front brake. I did have the brake swapped around. So by default, this was the back, this was the back brake, and this was the front. I have swapped them because my old bike, my back brake was on the side. So if I click this here, you can see it's not hydraulics, it is cable brakes. And yeah, they work. I mean, I would like hydraulics, but to reroute all of this, bro, my bike would have to be in the shop for like a couple of days, and they work. I mean, I tried my friend's hydraulic brakes. I just tapped it like that, and the whole brake just locked. And don't know how you all do it. Then it's got quick release and adjustable seat post. So yeah, this is an adjustable seat post, and when they say quick release, the others, okay, they're on the wrong side, and I'm not, so, oh wait, actually, I can show them this side. Don't know why they're on two opposite sides, but anyway, you can see all I have to do is pull that out, and then it's simple to take off my tire, just one and done. It has got internal cabling, as you can see, the cables go through here, they run out from the bottom here. It's a bit sticky. I should probably wash this, I haven't washed this for a couple of days. But as you can see, it's just internally cabled, you can see it's quite clean. If I had to put my bike indicators on this, I'm on the fence with that. Because, it might just ruin how nice it looks. I like internally threaded cables more. On some aspects not. So, reflectors I have taken off of the handlebars. Comes with the front one. I believe if I just open my fridge here, yes, I use this as storage because the fridge doesn't work. It came with this reflector. Yeah, so it came with one. It's apparently supposed to come with a back one. I didn't get one with this bike. I bought it in store, off the store floor. They only do it like that. They didn't come in boxes. It was built. And yeah, so it came with one. Mine didn't anyway. I'm planning to put a backlight on. I ride at night, so yeah. I mean, literally, if I had to turn this off, you can't see anything, right? So all you have to do, imagine now that's all the light you have. It's actually better in here than it is anywhere. But I just keep this light on one. But you can see the back of my bike is pretty invisible. So I will be needing to get one of those. Which is actually I need to. I'm waiting for month end. It's got double alloy rims, double wall alloy rims. So it's just double walled. Yeah. I don't know how to explain it, I'm not the greatest. Now the frame size is a medium. I think that's the only size you can get this. I think my friend's bike is a large because it looks a bit bigger than mine. But mine is a medium size, which is perfect for me. Because I'm about, height-wise, I was around 5'9", 5'10", maybe 5'11". I'm not 100% sure. I've never been 100% sure on my height. I don't know how tall I am. I'm just know I'm around that range. So yeah, so you can see the bike. It's not too big. It's a perfect size for me actually, considering my 26-inch was probably like a small. And it is a size medium frame. So that's the bike. Anything cool about this bike that I could say? I love the handle grips. I must say I hate when your handlebar grips do this, where it's like it goes into itself and it breaks. I love the feel of these though, although it's really on my fingertips. I feel it's not really my hands. I have gloves, so I don't feel this too often, but they feel okay. With the light, that wasn't part of the bike. I like the clicker mechanism more than the I don't know what you call it. The wrist where you go up shift like that and down shift. I actually like the clickers a little bit more. I don't know, maybe it's because it's like a click. I don't know if it's that sound maybe, but it's like, it's like a clicking system. I like that a lot. The handlebars are quite thick, but they are not too long. They are the perfect size. If I have to park my bike, I still have enough ample room here between those two. If my handlebars were a little bit longer, I would not. I do like the fork. Oh, I locked my fork. Wait, no, it's not locked. Oh, did I break my fork? Jeez, bro. Okay, that's locked. Okay, that's concerned. Oh, there you go. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I like the fork. I like that you can adjust how much weight you need. Another thing I like the seat. I like that this bike is very Allen key friendly. If I go under here, I can put an Allen key. I can adjust my seat forward, backwards. Same with everything. If I need to adjust this, it's Allen key, Allen key. That's screw based, but that's fine. Quick release. You know, what else is Allen key friendly? The whole bike is Allen key friendly. If I have to adjust my brake pads, Allen key friendly. So, yeah. In a tube, I'm planning maybe tubeless. I'm on the fence with tubeless. I really am. I'm kind of like a mixed fence. I will show you the pedals that did come with the bike. It was these ones, so they came with reflectors on them. These are the basic flat pedals. I am doing a video on how clipless works, and all of that. If there are some cons about this bike, there are a few personal cons. Not too many, there's like 2 or 3 that I can think of at the top of my head. First of all, when I seem to wash this, I don't know if this is with alloy frames, but I seem to wash it, and I'll wash it, say underneath, wherever ready. I kind of have to rinse it. It looks like it's gone, but when it dries, the dirt is still there. So it looks like when I wash it, I have to like cloth it afterwards, because otherwise I just washed it with soap or nothing, because I have to actually, I don't know, I didn't find it with my bike. I felt if I washed it with water, I wouldn't have to. Also, you can notice the scuffs on this bike really noticeably. I mean, the pedal cranks are an exception, because you can see how much I've scruffed that in less than a month. But just like, it was actually this side. I was riding, you can actually see I scuffed it right there. I hit, like I was riding uphill, and I hit kind of a curb, and I just felt the bike scrape. It didn't sound too good. Another con, I guess it's a con. It's that with the bike, I find that it's slanted, but in such a way that I don't know how to explain it. It's like, you see when I have to climb over, it's like it's such a, like I have to really like, you see how far I gotta lean the bike to kind of get it over. And then when I lean it like that, and you see how hard it is to like clup your leg over, it's kind of like you gotta almost have the bike vertical and kind of do that. It's kind of easier than doing that and then that. I find that a bit of a pain, but it's okay, I guess. There is one more con that I do have. I'm not like trying to bash this bike, I like it. Another con is the 3 chain ring. I love chain rings. I can only put 1 water bottle holder. I have seen adjustments where you can put on the back of your seat and you can have 2 water bottle holders, but it pisses me off that I cannot have 2 water bottle holders. I can only carry 1 bottle, and later on I'm going to have to spend money and buy more water because my bottle's not big enough. I just find it a bit of a con. Another semi-con, I'm not trying to bash this. These are manual brakes. Hydraulics are better, don't get me wrong. Another, I guess, con, I'm not trying to bash it. I said I had like 2 cons, but I'm just thinking it now. Kickstand wise, I can't take my kickstand from my old bike and just stick it onto the bike because the bike is too tall. So if I have to lean it, you see how far down the bike has to go. Yeah, no, I guess that's more of a me con than a bike manufacturing con. The wheels are big. This is for a 26 inch, I think that's why. But also just one last con in quotation, the handlebars. I love them, but they are so thick. They are like insanely thick. Even, okay, speaking of thickness, this is really thick. So I have this, and this is why I haven't used my old backlight. Where is my old backlight anyway? I don't know where the mount is, but oh, here it is. Right, so basically with the mount on this, because the seat post is so thick, you see it doesn't fit. You can just see it's like, there's not enough room. Like, okay, let me turn it this side. You can see, yeah, I can't get the backlight, so I'm gonna have to get a Pacific one for that size. But other than that, there's not much cons. As I said, It's a really great bike. For what the price is, they said it's a very entry-level mountain bike. I don't find that at all. I find it very, very user-friendly, very, easy-going bike. It's not too complex, it's not too, I did have a bit of a problem when I started riding it, that the seat would just push down, but that was just because the seat post, this thing here was loose, and I was riding it home, and I just felt the seat. Also, I guess, I'm not gonna bash the bike. You can see where they kind of welded it. You can see it here. You can see it down here. You can see where they welded it. But another con, if you don't get the green one like I do, there is a silver option. I'm gonna have to find a picture online. But basically the silver goes up to like here, and it looks stupid. The green looks nice. I wish the green kind of faded a little bit more to like here, kind of thing, and then fade out. The green is very little. I really love this color. But yeah, that's all really the cons. I know I kind of bashed the bike, but it's just the honest review, I guess. But yeah, other than that, this bike it's really good. I really do enjoy it. I really like it. Very sturdy. Like, the only con I can also think of is if you don't put in a quick release, your wheel will be wobbling, like I have on a few occasions. But there's not too many cons, other than what I mentioned, which are some things. But it's not like cons that are, oh my gosh, I hate this bike, I can't ride it. It's a con in the sense of, it's more of a personal preference con, with the cable brakes, with the seat post thickness, with this thickness, with the thickness and the color being like, you clean it and it doesn't come clean, it's just the frame. It's more of a personal preference. Like the welding, I don't mind, I don't notice it on the daily, but it's like, if you look at it, you can see it. You're lucky that covers it, Also, I guess one other con, which isn't too much of a con, it's heavy, as I said. And obviously, like, I'm not bashing it, but it's more of a personal preference with the chainring. But for 7,000 rand, you can't go wrong. You actually, you can't go wrong. This bike, it works, it rides. What I do like about my new pedals versus the old pedals that came. So these were the default on the Rally. So as you can see, they were made of plastic. You can see kind of how they break, and I actually had to replace the Rally pedals. But, oh, I missed that. With these ones are metal, full on metal, so like, these wouldn't break. And if you need to replace these reflectors, you literally just have to. So if you like flat pedals, I'm actually coming very much clipless pedals. So it's just, as I said, personal preference. I really do like that it's not a, what's the word? Wrench bike. It's more of, you need an Allen key, which I have a multi-tool on me all the time. I actually bought a new one. Little bit of a treat to myself for getting a new bike. It's actually kind of a nice multi-tool. This was my old one. It was a Rally. But yeah, no, like, I just kind of treated myself to a new multi-tool. I mean, it has everything. It has like a wrenching system over here. Oh, how does this come up? Is it this way? As you can see, I just got a new multi-tool. It was 55 bucks, bro. Cannot go wrong with a cheap multi-tool. It does what it needs to do. I don't care about the price. It is. If you want to look it up, this is the multi-tool that I use, by the way. So that's going to conclude me reviewing my 29-inch Kerb bike. I'll catch you in the next one. Deuces.